So today we're going to talk about pricing and value performance management, and again how PowerPricer can help you in performing those. So it's really all about helping the company go up the pyramid of pricing excellence, pricing and value excellence. Okay, so I'm sure you're all familiar with the concept of the privilege pricing and value pyramid, and how getting up is a key to improving the competitiveness and the profitability of your company. Once again, it comes from the basic principle that pricing and value are today's largest profit lever. Okay, 1% improvement in pricing increases your profitability typically by 10 to 15% at the end of the day. So definitely, pricing and value strategy can have a key impact on your bottom line and on your competitiveness. But even so, many companies feel that pricing and management skills are very basic. Now, we conduct every year on our survey in LinkedIn a survey of 200 to 300 very large companies. Okay, and we ask them about the pricing practices. And what we find out is that most companies have a fairly low opinion of their performance in terms of pricing and value strategies. Okay? And we ask them to comment on their own performance in 5 different areas: strategic pricing, tactical pricing, pricing research, channel pricing, and pricing management. Okay? And what do we observe? That on average, companies rate themselves as 1.8, so typically a very basic, if not poor, performance. Okay? Even if we look at the top 10% of companies, the 30 best companies in our sample, we find that they rate themselves an average of 2.7 only in terms of pricing and value strategy performance. Okay, so fairly low performance overall. And some of the key areas of concern include quantifying and communicating value, money left on the table, poor discount and rebates policies, and poor discount and rebates management. Pricing research. A surprisingly large number of companies still don't conduct pricing and value research. And finally, pricing management with weaknesses in terms of pricing and value infrastructure in a number of companies. Okay? So definitely room for improvement. Pricing and value performance is not managed optimally at present. Okay, but that's the good news. Pricing process maturity. Companies that have gone along that route, they've significantly improved their pricing and value performance. This is a survey that was conducted actually not by us, but by Monitor Group, a survey of 250 companies, and what it shows is that the most profitable firm were those that combine the value-based pricing with strong execution capabilities. And the same can be true for the fastest growing firm. So pricing and value strategy, when performed effectively, help both bottom line performance and growth. So definitely a key impact on competitiveness and performance. Okay, so there are ways to improve our performance, and what we want to talk about now is how our approach, Privilege's approach, and PowerPricer as a tool can help your company improve its pricing and value performance. So why is it that companies do not perform very well at present? That's because in practice there's a number of drawbacks, difficulties in becoming good in pricing and value strategies. Okay, first one is many companies are fairly new at it. Okay, it's a recent effort, so not everything's in place. Companies are improving, but they've been working out on other subjects for a number of years, and they're just starting out in terms of pricing and value strategy. Whilst performance improvements have started years ago for supply chain, production, a number of other issues, over half of the companies surveys do not yet have an operational, pricing, and value management infrastructure. So if nobody takes care of it, it doesn't take care of, and the performance is not very good. Third, powerful tools and techniques to support pricing and value analysis and management have been developed fairly recently. Okay, and they are not available to most companies. So you'll see, and we'll show you a few tools which now can really support that function, but are not yet widely available. And fourth, there's a need to develop pricing and value management culture and practices. So it's a real change management effort. Okay, it's not just one clever person in a corner. It's something about changing the way that the company works. Okay, so how can Privilege and PowerPricer help? There's a number of things that I think can help. First is a state-of-the-art pricing excellence framework. Okay, it's state-of-the-art. It's a well-recognized framework now, used by a number of very large companies. It's proved its effectiveness. Second, pricing and value diagnostic, key tool to evaluate current level of performance, to define the roadmap for improvement, and then to help manage that required change process. And finally, PowerPricer, the new tool that we've introduced recently, is pricing and value management software that can help you model and optimize prices of key products, evaluate the prices of attributes and variance through statistics and regressions, and hence price the rest of your range more effectively. And finally, actively manage pricing alignment of prices within and across product lines. Okay. So let me show you how that works.